Hi Soulmate! So in today's tutorial I'll be learning how to draft and cut this stylish overlap dress. So if this looks like what you like to learn, then this video is definitely for you. My name is Veronica Adams Eze. Welcome to Vera Adams YouTube channel. So right here is a pattern paper and I'm going ahead to draw the starting line. And once I'm done with that, I'm going to move ahead to determine the length, and the length we have is 35.5 inches. And right here on the starting line, I'm going to go ahead to mark 4.5 inches all the way from the top of the paper to the bottom. This will serve as the extension for the overlap. I'll go ahead to connect all this together so that I can have a straight line at the end. So once this is done, I'll move ahead to the top of the paper and I'll start taking my measurement away from that 4.5 inches. So right at this point, I'm going ahead to take the shoulder measurement and I'm coming down by 1 inch for the shoulder slope. Then from the shoulder to the bust line is 10 inches. I'll go ahead and mark that. Shoulder to under bust is 13 inches. I'll mark that. Shoulder to waist is 16 inches. Shoulder to hip line is 24 inches. I'll also go ahead to mark that. So I'll go ahead to draw horizontal lines. Moving on, I'll go up from the bust line by 2 inches and make a mark right there. And right at that point, I'm going to mark 7.5 inches. That is the shoulder measurement. And then I'll draw the horizontal line to represent that part as the chest line. And I'll connect it upwards to make it the 1 inch slope that we marked earlier. I'll also go ahead to take the neck width, which I marked at 3.5 inches. And from there, I'm going to go ahead to connect it to the shoulder slope. So once I'm done with that, I'm going to go ahead to take the bust span measurement on the chest line, and I have gone ahead to mark 9 inches. I'll also take the bust span measurement on the bust line. Right at this point, I'll go ahead to take the nipple to nipple measurement, which is 4 inches on the waistline and also on the bust line. I'll also move down to the hip line and mark 4 inches. I'll connect these points together. I'll then go ahead to mark 2 inches above the hip line, and I'll also come down by 1 inch away from the bust line. On the waistline, I'm going to go ahead to take 0.75 inches on both sides, making a total of 1.5 inches, and I'll connect together. So I can now move ahead to complete the measurement. So right here I'm taking the under bust measurement, 32 inches divided by 4, that's 8 inches. I'm adding back the dart intake. Moving to the waistline, I'm working with is 34 inches divided by 4, 8.5 inches. I'm adding back the 1.5 inches for the dart. Here on the hip line, I'm marking 10.5 inches. The measurement is 42 inches for the hip, and I'll also go ahead to mark the same 10.5 inches at the hem of the dress. I'll go ahead to connect these points together. So right at this point, I'm using my marker pen to mark out the major points here so it becomes more visible. Moving on, I'll go ahead to create the waistband around the waist area by coming up from the waistline by 1 inch. I'll go ahead to connect this together, and this will serve as the waistband. Please take note that I've gone ahead to extend it into the 4.5 inches extension. So right here on this new waistline, I've already gone in by 1/2 inch. I'll connect it upwards to meet the neck width. Right at this point, I'm going to go ahead to mark 7 inches below the hip line, and from that point I'm going to move ahead to connect it right into the extension, just as I'm illustrating. So at this point, I'm going ahead to adjust the upper part because I don't want it to be so straight. So here it is. I've gone ahead to make it a bit curvy. At that point, I started right below the chest line, just as you see me doing here. So right now, I'll go ahead and start cutting it out. It was right at this point that I realized that I had not done the armhole curve. So right here, I'm going ahead to do that. If you're not new to my channel, I'm sure you already know how to do this. So I'm bringing in my ruler to get the curve, and yes, the armhole curve. So I'm going ahead right now to continue cutting out. If this is your first time here on this channel, thank you for stopping by. I hope you're finding this video useful. If you are, give it a thumbs up by clicking on the like button. If you have any question, do not hesitate to drop it in the comment section. I'll be there to respond to you. And if you are yet to subscribe, do well to subscribe to this YouTube channel. In case you were wondering what the back would look like, the back is just the regular back bodies, so you can go ahead to draft yours out. I wouldn't be doing it here because I've done it a couple of times on this channel. So if by any chance you don't know how to draft a basic bodies back, I have a detailed tutorial showing how to do this, so do well to check it out. The paper you see right here represents the underlay, because you actually need an underlay for this stylish overlay to be on top of. So the underlay is just like a normal regular basic skirt, because there has to be a foundation for the overlay to be on top of. I do hope you understand that. And we have come to the end of this tutorial. I hope you found it useful. If you did, click on the like button. Do well to share to family and friends that are also soulmates, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.